My name is Scott Laughlin. I've been skiing with Eagle Mount for about 29 years. I got out of the hospital in November of 1989 and I was skiing in January of 1990. After that, I got hooked up to this guy named Greg Benjamin.
My name is Greg Benjamin. The first time Scott and I had met was at Eagle Mount when we got paired up to ski together.
Once Greg and I got together, we've stayed together for all these years.
His parents lived on Jackson Creek, just right down the canyon from Bridger Bowl. So it was pretty much a weekly occurrence that as soon as we got done skiing, I would get invited over for cookies or dinner or watching a football game. So that's where the friendship really began. Scott was part of my wedding. I actually got the privilege of being Scott's best man. You know, Scott has got to know all my kids since they first put their skis on.
I'd say the biggest thing that changed between the two of us is we used to ski an awful lot more moguls. And for some strange reason, those moguls are not as forgiving as they used to be.
Yeah, and it's definitely because those moguls have got bigger over the years. Because we haven't got, you know, any less better. So the moguls at Bridger are definitely bigger than they used to be, I'm sure. Right, Scott?
They're bigger, and for some strange reason, they're not as soft as they were.
They're not as soft. So the moguls used to be smaller and softer.
It's called cold smoke for a reason.
Yeah.
So that's because of that softness.
Yeah. Yeah, probably the good change that has happened is Eagle Mount's definitely grown. The participants have grown, the volunteer pool has grown.
There are things that you may be concerned about, but I think Eagle Mount does a very good job on trying to take care of those things and your safety. And if you're wild and crazy and you want to try to get out there, I think they can probably find somebody like they did with me.
With any extra time that you have available in your life and any extra money that you have available in your life, Eagle Mount's just a great place to put both, because as far as investing in Eagle Mount and investing in the people in your life and the friends in your life, you're always going to get more in return than you can ever give to an organization like Eagle Mount.
And I think everybody who gets involved wins. Everybody learns so much, and they also get the fact that they can develop friendships out of it. And I think that's very special.